Welcome to another video on my journal. So let's get straight into this. No time wasting. It is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. That's why I'm wearing this pink hoodie shirt, because pink is a Valentine's Day color along with the red. I'm also wearing a Good Vibes Only shirt as well. I love this haircut. But yes, okay. I am 29 years old, and this is my 29th Valentine's Day. All 29 Valentine's Days that I've had in my life, I've been single. I have been single. I've never had a Valentine before. I've been single my whole life. I live in southern Utah. And by the way, being 29 and single and never having a Valentine in the state of Utah, I think is pretty insane. Because for those of you that don't know, Utah is by far the state that pushes marriage the most, especially at a young age. So most people in the state of Utah, I say, get married or at least engaged between the ages of 18 to 23. I would say maybe at the most 25, 18 to 25 is where is when most of the youth, young single adults get married at, or at least engaged between that 7-year frame. I'm 29 years old, and not just that, I've not having a Valentine ever on Valentine's Day, which is, that's actually pretty impressive to do. 29 years. I mean, I don't know if it's a good record, but 29 years, all 29 Valentine's Days I've had, I've never had a Valentine ever. Never. Not just that, though, but I've never even had a girlfriend before. It's crazy. I've never had a girlfriend in my life. Now, I've been on a lot of dates. I've dated someone before, consistently in the past, but we were never in a relationship. That was in 2022. We went on 8 dates for the summer, so that's about one date for 2 months. We went out, so it was 8 dates, 1 date a week, and they were all super fun dates. They were all day dates. All 8 dates were at least 10 hours or close to 10 hours or more. We enjoyed each other's company. We literally did everything together, and the only reason we couldn't officially make it official and be in a relationship is because she was moving back up north, way up north, northwest Utah, and we both couldn't really do long distance, so we ended on good terms. I mean, there's no bad blood between us or anything. I mean, we were never in a relationship anyway, so, but that's the closest thing I've ever been in a relationship. But I've dated a lot of girls. I've gone on a lot of dates with a lot of girls. And most of them recently have been on dating apps, but I also deleted all my dating apps. So good luck trying to find a date now. I mean, I have a few girls' numbers that we've been texting for a few months now consistently. But the only thing is they're also long distance. So I don't know. I don't know. But no, I mean, I am ready to take the next step. I am ready to find, my partner. I'm ready. Now I want to get married someday, but I don't want to get married yet. I still have a long way to go to get married. I need to save up a ton of money before I get married. I'm just focusing on going on a few dates with a girl right now. That's my number one focus, is going on a few dates with the same girl. And then hopefully being in a relationship. I mean, that's something I've never felt before. My whole life I've been single. My whole life single. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being single. There's a lot of pros and cons to being single and being in a relationship. There's a lot of pros and cons to both of them. Being single, I feel like it's easier to save up your money more when you're single versus when you're in a relationship. I mean, I can't really say, though, because I've never been in a relationship before, so I can't really relate. But from what I've heard, my friends say in the past of being in a relationship, or Like it's easier financially. I feel like it's easy. Well, it depends because when you're married and when you're living together, you both split like the rent costs or whatever. Like you work as a team, or you're supposed to anyway. Um, but you know what I mean financially. And then I've wasted so much money on past dates, like paying for the girl. Like there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, every single date you're making an improvement, whether the date goes well or whether the date doesn't go well. Like you're finding a lot about yourself on these dates. I'm finding a lot about myself on these dates. And they're not a time waster. It's like, okay, well, let's just see if we like have anything in common or like if we connect at all or click. And if we don't, then just move on. Move on to the next girl later. And if we do, then keep staying in contact and keep trying to go out with this person. Um, but yeah, I mean, like a lot of my friends or people I know who are married, like congratulations guys. I don't know how you guys made it through the dating game. I have no idea how you guys made it through the dating game. Like every single time I see a couple, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they made it. They made it. They made it. They got past the beginning stages of dating somehow. I don't know how. Lucky people that don't have to worry about the dating game as much anymore." Because I've been in this stage my whole life, and at times it's really fun because you're like, oh wow, like I'm not seeing anybody. I can literally just go talk or flirt with any girl I want. And then there's other times where it's like, I'm just getting sick of the single life. Like I just want to be with someone all the time, a companion all the time. So like, there's definitely pros and cons to both. I think I hope I'm explaining this. I hope all this makes sense. A lot of dogs barking out there. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm okay being single right now too. Like I'm okay. Like I know eventually, like I'll find my person. It's a matter of time. But I got to continue to put myself out there. But like the only thing is, like I'll get into my reasoning how a big reason why I'm still single now. It's not really in my. I'm living in a college town, and remember, I am 29 years old, and most single girls here in Cedar City, in a college town, most of them are like between 18 to like 23, probably. I mean, 23 is not super young for me. Like, I feel like even within 7 years is a fine gap. And anything, I feel like almost anything that's single digit gap is okay. I feel like that's a single digit gap. But when once it starts getting close to like a double digit gap or over it, like that's when it's like okay. Like there's a big gap there. But yeah, I mean, a lot of girls here are super young and I'm super old. But some girls do like dating older guys. So if you're watching this and you're in the Cedar area, like, I'm an older guy. I'm willing to go on a date with someone. So just hook me up and I'll get you some free food. But no, I mean, dating's just hard in Cedar. It's hard because I've lived here for 6 years now. A lot of people have also moved away from Cedar because they've graduated or like transferred or got married or went on a mission or whatever. So, yeah, but it's kind of crazy that I'm 29 years old. I've lived in Utah pretty much my whole life besides my 2 year mission. And I've always been single. Like, I mean, if you look at the other 49 states in the country or most of the other states, like being 29 and single is normal. It's normal, but in Utah, it's not a normal thing in Utah because the value, like everyone pressures you like a checklist to get married. I haven't really dealt with that though. Like my parents and family have been good to me that way. They haven't really pressured me in any way. They've been pretty good, just keeping it chill with that. Um, which is good. Um, but like I'm gonna be 30 later this year in December, so I'm still in my prime. I mean, like usually your prime years I feel like are between like 26, 25, 26. to like 34 or something like that. So I still have like another 5 or 6 years in my prime left. So we'll see. As long as I can find a girl within my prime, I'm right in the middle of it right now. But yeah, I am single. I don't want to live in Utah forever. Definitely not. I wouldn't mind living somewhere like in Texas, or recently I've been kind of looking at like Tennessee. I think Tennessee would be a fun place to live. Um, just get me out of Utah. Like I have nothing against Utah. Like it's a great state. It's a beautiful state. I mean, look at my backyard right here. I mean, look at those mountains right there in Cedar. The red mountains, like, and then the mountain, like Bryce Canyon is just a little further back, like an hour, 2 hours further back from there. But like, you know, like being single is fine, but like for those of you who have a Valentine, congratulations. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day and a great rest of the 2026 year. Um, don't worry if I am gonna start dating someone, or like if I'm in a relationship or something someday. I'll definitely keep you guys in on the loop. So yeah, that's just a little update about me and like dating and everything. Like it's definitely not easy. There's pros and cons to being single and not being single. But yeah, hope you guys like this video. I don't really know what else to say. I don't want to keep rambling and make this video longer. So yeah.